Looking to throw, it's Jordan.
Bro.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback.
Look at that. He even, what? They're doing glitched.
Gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Bro.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First down here for the offense.
Yo, whoever's eating, can you please mute your mic? It's like it's right in my ear, bro.
The give on the inside. Shows him the stiff arm. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Oh, my gosh.
In the middle, it's Francis. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He snares it in the end zone.
Bringing him up.
Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Quinn. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds.
And the ball is picked
Bro, I
up.
can't stand it. I can't make no throws, bro. It's time to get off already.
Put the ball on the spot, and that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Moves around to clear up the vision. He finds his man, and they're able to get him on the ground.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll go to the toss. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They'll try to pick up the first. The Gamecocks get the first down.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because
Bro, it's like, I don't know what kind of freaking defense he runs as nothing's ever open. Look at that. The stupid idiots don't even break off to go to the 2nd level.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower. And we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. And it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point splits the upright. They wasted no time on that drive.
I've got him a couple times, bro. I have. I've sold him. He keeps coming back. Yes, bro. I got him a couple times. I hate it.
Bounces out of bounds. They will not get the onside attempt, but they will draw a flag. Line gets set. 1st down. On the run. It's Francis.
Bro, who do you got? Who's looking at your offensive line from your center to your right? It's a 97, and you just straight up killing me.
1st down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football.
Number 48 ain't getting off for nothing, bro.
Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
I hate you, Jared.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a 1st down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to
If David don't mute his mic. I'm going to call out tomorrow. You're going to have 9 and 10.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Makes the grab. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Trying to find his man on first down. Sure hands, it's Francis. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first down.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking in front.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback extends the play. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Caught in the back.
Like how he just doesn't even block.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. Throws to the wideout. He's got him, and they convert. And it is a chunk play.
Time they gave me one.
Before the defense brings it to an end.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
You ain't gotta wait on me. I'm gonna do a regular kickoff.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it.
Son up, bro. I hate Saquon, bro.
How much pressure that puts on the offense.
Ugh.
You know this is back and forth. I gotta score, and every possession matters.
Keep running him early, bro. I promise you, I'm gonna keep smacking that son down. He gonna get out the game.
I gotta make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I gotta hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Might be looking to run. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Going to take a shot.
What is going on?
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense.
Yes.
You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss.
It's like how
I imagine he's
no
going to get
blocks.
an on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Getting some heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he...
There's no way, bro, that fast under a gun should be chasing me down. 94 speed for a defensive tackle is crazy.
In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often.
That's what I'm saying. 94 tackle for a 94 speed for a defensive tackle is crazy. Beyond crazy.
3rd and long from inside their own 20. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They're scrambling to get to the line quickly for this big 4th down attempt. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Using his feet to buy time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Into the end zone.
He's a raggedy idiot, bro. I can't.
Find his man for 6. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead.
You get it, I'm gonna cry.
Kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
No, he's fat and ugly. Is what he is.
And after making the interception, he takes
What the heck, bro? I need to get that dude. That dude is crazy. Bro, putting a defensive tackle on a quarterback spy that can jump up and get picks and just not let the quarterback go nowhere is beyond crazy.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit.
Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands.
Why am I not switching on?
It'll be third down.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
But how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense.
That's
when
crazy.
you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
David, you see what I go through, bro, when I play this, man?
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the
That's
lead
bizarre.
out.
I would never get an animation like
On
that.
that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moss. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the run, it's Gordon. Plows through the defense. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Bro, I'm not about to
Timeout
score.
right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
It was 15 seconds.
From the 27, first down.
Might as well go ahead and run it again.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again.
He's looking deep.
Why is that a bad throw?
Incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to...
Oh.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Jordan. And he's all bottled up, and now it's...
Pick it up and run, you stupid idiot. God dang, just pick it up and run. Why are you falling on it? That's a touchdown, bro.
It's kind of tough when there trying to protect the football and throw. A lot of times you get some good shots, and if you rip at that football, you can cause an even bigger play and get that fumble to go with the sack.
The Sweet Feet buy a little time. And it'll be a short game. You'll need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive, but maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
We see another
But both of us are
this
friends.
defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his
Bro,
way
I
to the end
freaking
zone.
can't. I don't get no movement. I don't.
Work up front by that big
About to flip, Jared.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And
About
you know
to
the
slip
execution
out.
just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counter punch and attack this defense?
He makes a grab, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Feeling some heat. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive. And
And you still gonna be up 10. What the heck?
And a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind.
Oh,
where
yeah,
the
you
guys
did
are
get the
supposed
field
to
goal
be. They
early.
come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably
Oh,
said,
heck. I knew that was a stupid play as soon as I
"He's
clicked
off
it.
to the races." Inside the 30.
Ah, dang. I couldn't stop. I tried to stop and tackle. Fudge.
And tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making
Bro,
big plays.
I don't
half
know.
the field plus to get the big touchdown.
I just don't know.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Quinn. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tiger. Like a thanks.
I gotta get a freaking stop, bro. Hey.
No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results.
Son of a.
Everything else ain't working.
Kill him, bro. Get the ball back. Bugs.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense
like a
jumps
Parsons,
up,
baby.
turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Trying to get to it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. They'll run play action. He uncorks one deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and go, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that third down.
Can't jump, bro. I couldn't get it out. I don't know why.
Single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet.
Unleashes one deep.
Like, why?
We were taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Good awareness.
Bro, I can't stand it. That's why I lose games. Look at that.
Shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
Line getting set on second down. Handoff to the single back. Hard running there.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down. And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he rolls into the
Good
house.
blocks.
Touchdown, Clemson. Great example of how a second
Who do you
half
have it
can
on?
change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Looking to pass. It's Jordan. On the run, still looking. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
He's got it. At the 45 on its way. And he is marked out of bounds.
That's hard to get.
Another big game. This aerial attack.
Shouldn't have put that one dude back, bro. Should have just went ahead and all out blitz. Dang, that's what the heck I get.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th.
Jacksonville State, 38. Clemson, 35.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He's looking.
Why didn't he groom him? Why is he going inside? I hate people, bro.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the 1st down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
He works his way all the
He
way
broke the
down
tackle
to
like
3.
fudge.
He does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play, but I tell you what, you don't want to take too many shots like that. Those big hits, ooh, if you get up now, you're dang sure going to feel them later.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along.
And he's sprinting, he'll take it all the way.
I needed that stop.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man.
Bro,
You play a lot of
block
plays, you get
him.
out, you need a chance to
That's
go
your
deep
whole
across the
purpose in
sideline
life is
and
to
get
block the
stops.
dude in front of you.
Now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time.
Jared Bowen must be popular, bro. 7 people's tuned in.
To the air, it's Jordan. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, at this point in the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking left. Complete downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
He's looking to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Running back searching for a hole.
And that's what I get for not trucking, bro. I should have just freaking trucked him.
More chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Makes the grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Old Uncle Mo.
We got a game. I just got to get a stop, bro. God dang, I got to get a stop.
Close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
The AT unit on the field.
David, bro, do I have it in me to get a stop
And with the
or
extra
what?
point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. So much for the touchback. Here he comes.
Bro, there's no way!
Vision.
Son.
He's gonna get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
David, bro. I thought you said I had it in.
Entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that knee.
Which one? Hey, I need a free 99.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too.
He wants to take the top off.
Like, I hate it, bro. Like, why is that a bad throw? Like, complete that pass and let me have a touchdown, bro. Like, what's going on, honestly? Just complete that pass so I can have a touchdown. The game tries to sell me.
Now on second down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Jordan. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. The defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Nothing but green ahead. And the catch and run into the end zone.
Let's go.
Tiger.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. That gamble did not pay off.
Hold up, bro. I gotta sub somebody in real quick. I'm good.
12.
Down at the 12-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back in the game. Coxville go to work. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the ball.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's moving out of the pocket. The throw. And they can't make the play on third down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Going over the top. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give to the left. Touchdown, Clemson. And they've moved out front. Now for the extra point try late in the game. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Oh my gosh, bro. If he'd have cut through there, I'd have cried.
For more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. A first down for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Francis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On second down, wants to throw it.
Are you kidding me? I switched off of him. I had a freaking pick. God, I switched off of him. I'm stupid.
A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Oh, my word. What the
and he
heck?
gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Not only do you have the big gain and you sort of knock the defense back, but you're also set up in the red zone.
Yeah, they've got this defense on their heels right now after that big play. We talked about this out.
Looking for the end zone.
What up?
Touchdown,
That's what I get for not being on the linebacker. But, oh, the shots suck.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he had come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Nothing. You can't change this. 4? I thought it was only 4.
On it, and they'll send out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the
Johnny Manziel was hurt, bro. He started trying to sell me at the end.
Lucky that last one was not picked off.
The give to the tailback. Running with power.
Oh my gosh, the fact that they didn't even pick up a block. Yeah, I just
They're at
lost.
their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to him. At the 35, he's open. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
Listen, everybody practices the 2-minute drill and trying to go fast, but it's really nice when the quarterback has his time to get his thoughts clear, understand down and distance, maybe audible at the line of scrimmage. He has that right now because he did a good job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Clemson.
A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Mahomes. Coming after it. He'll pull it down.
Gosh, I had a touchdown to R1, bro. What am I doing? I'm a bot.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses
I'm a bot,
have
bro.
trying to contain this
I'm a
guy.
bot.
If you leave a
Oh
lane
my
open,
gosh,
if you
I'm
don't sack him right away, you allow him to
probably
get
just
outside the pocket, he
look
is
at Ollie
going to
Gordon
take
running
off.
free.
It's very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump on top here in OT.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great...
I know, bro. That's why I had to switch my quarterback, bro.
And the point after is good.
For real. Mine is too.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll start this drive with a pass. Deep
What
shot
the-
end zone.
What?
Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
I got people covering the flash just so that idiot will go back. Oh my god.
Now, what a response. You just gave up 7 on the other side of the field. Every reason to get dejected. Oh, man. But they come out and they respond and they score on the first play. And now, Jesse, down by 1.
Oh man. Not my hand just sweating like a mug, bro. Fudge, my hand just sweating.
You just decide to end this thing right here. You scored so easily. Maybe you could do the same on a 2-point play.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Jordan. Lets it fly deep downfield. If he houses it, it's ball game. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. And, man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down in this area of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you're the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
Looking for a crease. It's Gordon. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
How?
It's a field goal team, and they'll kick for the win. And that'll do it.
Why risk a fumble?
My pulse rate is still through the
Why would I risk a fumble?
That one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game.
But why would I risk a
It
fumble?
really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great
Why
win for
would
this
I
team
risk
to
a
go out and do it
fumble?
in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to
No, you didn't win this one. I won this one.
Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis,
But listen, a smart NFL coach would kick a field goal and win the game.
and
A smart college coach would.
That's gonna do
No,
it for
bro,
us
listen.
here for
I'm playing to win.
I'm Reese
I'm
Davis,
playing.
and this has been
Jared, you'd have
another
kicked the field goal too.
of EA Sports College Football.
But why would you risk the fumble though? I was too far back. I had to get closer. Bro, because I played to win. Bro, listen, it might have been gay, but I'm not about to risk a fumble. Hey, you fumbled twice. Listen, I'm sorry, but I would do it again. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win. It had to be that way. But why? Listen, why would I run it or pass it and risk it, though? That's what's not making sense. I wouldn't rather that. I know you would. You want the ball back. See.